Hey people, welcome back to another video. I am Remo Kazzi. This is the diary of Remo Kazzi, where I talk about things that I just want to talk about what is happening in the world. And I've been seeing a lot of videos, a lot of articles about the earthquake. I've seen people actually enjoying, like in Hawaii. I saw a video clip of people basically saying the live event was beautiful. Why is this? Why are we like this? Why do we low-key want to see the world collapse? Well, the first thing is there's a lack of monoculture, right? We used to have these TV series. Like we used to watch a TV series on the news or whatever. Wait a second, I just have to test something real quick. Just count till 10, I'll come back straight back to the video. Just count till 10. Okay, the video works. So, we used to have those TV series where we would basically watch the same stuff. Like at 8:15 p.m., whatever in the evening, we would tune in to watch a TV series that everybody you talk about certain things, right? You could have this community feel. Everybody knew, everybody knows, what happened last night, and that gave you a sense of feel. Like everybody used to listen to the same music. Everybody used to have something to connect to, and it was more like understandable. And nowadays, you talk to people, and everybody's like, have you seen this, or do you know this song? And everybody's like, no, I don't, because there's so many For You pages, for example, that are different to any human, and they seem so popular because they are, but there's so many specific segments and like little niches that everybody just follows. Like it's not that there's this artist that everybody listens to, there's like this show and everybody in your country knows and everything. So that's the first reason why like an event like this makes us unite and be like, yo, this is actually happening. And a second thing is, I mean, everybody's bored in stagnation, right? Modern life is often predictable, it's repetitive, right? And we need something new, right? They crave drama, novelty. Like, for example, women love to like watch series where it's like basically crazy. Like they would like to watch people, uh, you know, because it's just drama, it's entertainment, it's dopamine, right? All of those things. Entertainment culture also has conditioned us. The high dopamine levels in everybody. Like in apocalypse, like apocalypse movies, dystopias movies, and everything. Those things, also have a kind of high sense of dopamine, right? Desire for authenticity. Everybody's fake. Like everything's AI, this and that. Like we want that real feel, and also coming back to feeling alive. Some people for example, I can explain why. For example, sometimes you crave sugar or whatever. It's like you're working at your job, you're coming back, then you're craving snacks. For example, also some people are then addicted to corn or whatever, like those things. It's like you have behaved in a way that is so unnatural all day, right? All day long, you've been in this environment where you have to act a certain way, and then suddenly you break out. Suddenly, you you're at home, and now you can be yourself. But now it's so extreme because you've just acted this like you cannot, like that's not natural, right? That's not the natural way. The natural way is like an animal experience. And coming from that very very artificial workplace where you have to act the right way, say the right things, you're coming back, and then you want to extreme, you want to break out, you want to break patterns, you don't want to just follow this straight routine anymore, and that's what happens. Also, there's meaninglessness. Also, like one of the reasons people crave this drama, this falling apart of the world. They don't have like a lot of people feel lost in modern life, disconnected from purpose, nature, community. So many people like, I want to just feel alive, and there's so many things that are illegal that make you feel alive, right? But it's not like to criticize, but it's also to see those things. Because like if you would walk around like an animal, like a monkey or whatever, or like climb trees, and everybody would, what is this guy doing, right? If you would just go naked around, like all of those things, there's so many things that make you feel alive, that make you feel like eating fruit like this, or not behaving accordingly. There's so many social patterns that make us you know disconnected, that disconnect us from reality. So collapse promises a reset where people have clear roles and existing, like it's existential meaning again, right? We come back to a natural surviving habits, and that is something I think a lot of people unconsciously strive for, in my opinion. Um, Also, the destruction of systems people secretly like resent, right? Like, because if some catastrophe happens, um, it's like it's high dopamine. It's like you will definitely be changed. There's so many depressed people out there, and they just want to be changed. They just want to experience something. It doesn't matter what it is. I just want to feel alive, right? That's what most people feel. I just want to feel alive. Doesn't matter what it is. I might also like get heartbreak or broken. I might feel pain, but I just want to feel something, and that definitely will make you feel something. And seeing the system fall apart is cathartic. What is this word? Like watching the villain finally lose, maybe because there are systems people, I guess, don't like. I don't know why. Um, I don't know what systems, but I guess some people do. Revenge on the lucky. I mean, if things fall apart, I guess everybody just kind of, yeah, everybody's in the same shoes because people, it's like a reset. Like expensive things will probably get destroyed, and so that also gets you to a point of zero where, okay, we have to restart, and you are just starting out, right? So the people that have, if you once have a lot of money, if you once come to a point where you have a lot, you're actually more scared. You're scared to lose it. You're scared to die. If you have nothing, you're not even that scared to die. Then might some people it's different, but when you don't have a lot, it's definitely different than when you've achieved and built a lot, and you're like, yo, okay, this feels so good. I might actually, like die soon because it feels too good. Sometimes you have to prove, like sometimes like you have to prove that you deserve to be there, but that gets you that feel. Definitely, I would say. 1 second. Uh, okay, let's test. Okay. So let's keep going. I think we have a few more points why people just want, what is this title seriously? Live streaming too right now. Masculinity, a hero archetype. No more Excel sheets, just fire, blood, and yeah, that's the thing coming back to nature too. Desire for something to believe in a world where belief systems are fragmented. Collapse is like a new religion. It gives structure. Yeah, I mean all of those points. I think pretty similar. It's like the monoculture. Like everybody watches something. We have something to watch together and kind of be united in that way. People get resetted, so it's kind of more fair because people that have achieved a lot probably lose it. It's real. It gets you back to like the feeling of nature and being alive. It's definitely authentic. It's definitely entertaining. Even if it destroys some of your life, people are like still like people are. There's a lot of people that just feel like it doesn't matter, so they're just like doing those things and also like recording those TikToks like it's not real because they're so depressed and everything. They don't even feel like it's real anymore. So that's definitely something in our society. On all of those things. Interesting topic of for sure. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you in another one. I'm Remo Kazzi. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tune in the next one. Bye bye.